Hello everyone, my name is Jen and I'm a professional artist working in beautiful Tasmania. I started my art career, I would say only 2 years ago, because before that I was just a hobby artist, having worked doing hobby art for probably well over 30 years. I've long had a desire to be an artist since I was probably 5 years old, when I used to lay on the floor sketching whatever I could get my hands on to sketch, and had filled an entire suitcase of sketches by the age of 14. And then at the age of 14 I decided I wanted to be a commercial artist. And so I sent away for an online course for commercial art and eagerly awaited the day when I would receive my supplies in the mail. And when they finally arrived, I was so excited, and for me it was a dream fulfilled. I purchased the art course with money that I earned from a small income that I had helping my mum pick raspberries in the Huon Valley, and also clean houses, and I was very excited about it. I set aside time each day to do my art work, and I was thoroughly enjoying it until the day my dad said to me, "Jeanette, women get married and have babies. They don't do this sort of things. You need to send all of this back." And so I was asked to send all of my art supplies back, and my dream of becoming a commercial artist faded into the background, and my life went in a totally different directory. And that year, in my 14th year, also was the year that the 1967 bushfires happened, and our home and the home of our grandparents were burnt down. And so in the next year we moved at least 3 times. And so during the course of that time, my trajectory of life changed. I decided to leave school at an early age, and I got a job in Hobart working as a receptionist and also in a cafe. And my dream of becoming an artist just became a dream. I used to visit the Tasmanian Museum and Art Gallery in my lunch breaks and sit and view the old masters' paintings and dream of what it would be like to complete paintings in the same vein as them. And some of my favourites were Monet and Constable and Leonardo da Vinci. And I was lucky enough in 2013 to visit Paris and the Louvre and look at paintings in person of all of the people that I'd admired. And so my interest in art began to be encouraged by my visits to these places, and I started landscape painting again. And these were the kinds of landscape paintings that I was doing. Then in 2015, my husband and I both took a journey around Australia in our caravan, and again I started sketching and doing landscape painting, but I found it was taking me months to complete a painting, and I was becoming frustrated with all of the detail that was involved in doing it. And so I started searching online for a way in which I could develop my skills, because I was a self-taught artist, develop my skills and gain some new inspiration, new direction, new motivation, new purpose in my art. So in the last 2 years, at the age of 73, I was blessed to be able to find online a course by the Milan Art Institute in America, and in particular Demetra Milan and Ellie Milan were people that I admired. I found their lessons online and started doing some online courses, and my interest was piqued, to say the least. And so in 2024 I completed the Milan Art Institute Mastery Program course, and I haven't looked back, and in the last 2 years I've painted probably well over 55 paintings, and probably in the last 30 years I've been lucky to do around 20, and I've done over 50 in 2 years. I've sold a few paintings, which has encouraged me, but I continue to paint in the hope that in the next few years I will be selling my art. I've found that it not only changed me, but it changed my art. And I remember Ellie said one day during the course of one of the lessons, you will find that this course will change you personally. And I thought to myself, that won't happen. And so I started the course, and I found that my biggest obstacle in my art was my own self-talk, and the internal dialogue that I was having every day, which was defeating any motivation I had to do art or be an artist. And so in the last 2 years I've begun to work on my internal dialogue and to understand how that actually influences the kind of art I do, and also the kind of person I am, and whether or not I'm able to achieve the goals that I set for myself. So now in 2026, my art has completely changed. This is a piece that I've done just recently, and I entitled it Breakthrough, because in it the woman is grappling with everyday life issues and problems and feeling quite shattered. And then all of a sudden, through the shattered glass, she sees the sun. And the sun symbolises a breakthrough in her life. And that's how I have felt in the last 2 years during the mastery program. This little piece here, although not finished, is a piece that I've been working on this week. And it's really a memory from my childhood of running through fields of flowers and just enjoying the experience of wind in my hair, the colours of the flowers and the mountains in the background in Tasmania. And this is the little piece that I'm working on at this stage. I hope that I'll be able to share more of my journey in the coming weeks to come. I hope that I will have the courage to continue to share what I'm doing and what I'm working on, and that you will feel inspired by watching my journey too, and realising that you can still have something to say in your 70s and 80s. You can be encouraged to still achieve a dream that you've long held in your life, and still found a reason and a purpose to do your art. So I look forward to joining you, and I hope you can join me on my next YouTube video. And in the footage to come, you will see some of the work that I've been doing over the last couple of years. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you like and subscribe.